Can you hear me now? There's something wrong with my broadcasting and I don't know what. You can hear me now? Yes? Okay, I think I've figured it out. I think I know what's going on. So anyway, this is my tarot deck here, and lots of new things happening. So if you haven't been here in a while, oh my goodness, Spirit have been so kind. I've just been away in a gypsy caravan. I know some people take offence, but it was called Gypsy Caravan, the one we went in. And I apologise for taking offence, but I see it as something that's really, really beautiful. I've always loved the nomadic cultures, and you can see by the clothes I choose to wear that it really affiliates with me. Just the feeling of making use of things we have already and wearing lovely bright colours and things. So not only have I had that, but I've got subscribers now. And what I was saying earlier, which you didn't hear, I'll just reiterate. So sorry, I won't be a moment, but I just got a couple of things I wanted to quickly say. So first of all, a huge thank you to my subscribers, Nikki Gherkin, Jack, Georgie Morris, Patty Keck, Leanne Mary Pendry, Lauren Badrock, Michelle Blackman, Sarah Lou Smith and Rachel Williams, and Debbie Greenwood, who's had trouble getting into the the subscription. You guys paid for my new webcam, so I hope you like it. I hope it's at a quality that is going to improve things. If you don't think it's an improvement, do let me know, folks, because I'll just send it right on back, because it has to improve. Kaizen means change is good, not change is the same. I'm always looking to get better for you guys, for your experience. Now, I broadcast with a wonderful system called Melon, and we now have 2 cameras available. So now all those people who've been desperately trying to see the cards I've been working with, even though these are massive cards, so it's maybe not the easiest, I can put the card down and show you what I am looking at. Now, I wanted to get a second webcam because I needed the quality a bit better. This one's still a bit fuzzy, it shouldn't be, so I need to look into why that's happening, but these are all things work in progress, as you know. So the only other thing to say, which I was saying when I was muted, I can't believe I was sat there going, bah, 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 I'll talk to you later. Couldn't hear a thing, could you? Bow-top wagons, they are amazing. They are beautiful. They are beautiful. Not the comfortablest place to sleep in, I've got to be honest. But I'm going to live in a tent this week. And I don't think tent offends anyone, so there we go. But what I was going to say is the winner of the Personal Power Portrait Reading raffle was number 4. I almost said number 3, but it's number 4. Number 4. I haven't got the list on me because my webcam literally just came and I really wanted to use it. So I'm sorry, but I will look afterwards. I'll make sure that the person is notified that they have won. And they've won a Personal Power Portrait Reading, which is an hour and a half live reading. I start with a piece of paper which is blank, and I draw and channel and get information and experience. Sometimes it's from the past, from your loved ones. Sometimes it's things that are due to come. So it's a beautiful, beautiful experience. Thank you. It's a really good picture. Now, my granny brought up 6 children when living like that. The life I say, but sadly no longer allowed. Yeah, well, we had quite a small one, and me and my husband were on the top and my daughter was on the bottom. But it was, if I was to go in another one again, I think I'd go in a bigger one, just so you could sort of like live inside it, because we have gorgeous weather. Oh my gosh, my family are beyond, absolutely beyond lucky. Look, we've got the 8 of Wands. There you go. That's my family. We are so blessed and just amazing. Amazing things are happening in my world. I can't tell you about all of them. Some of them are secret, I'm afraid, but 90% of my life you know about. So there we go. Let's say hello to some people. Now I've got a microphone working. So I think what's happened is when I double stream, for some reason it's taking the microphone from this port. So that's the side, okay, that's the side I've got the microphone plugged in. So I might just need to switch it around, but we'll do something different another day anyway. Oh, Anita Booth, nice to have you here. Hi Joanne Lewis. I've got sound now though, haven't I? Hopefully. Michelle Sutton. Hi Claire George. Hi Michael McCohen. Loud and clear. Wonderful. And they're saying that the image is really clear. This is a 4K webcam, so it should be. Should be. Whoa. So thank you, Leanne Mary Pendry. You get special subscribers price of $5.25. Do let me know. Oh, Anita Booth. Oh, that's lovely. You are a Romany gypsy. Well, I hope I don't offend your people. I know people are different about it, but there's so many different types. And I've actually got a lady who I believe is Romany gypsy, just tells me she's gypsy, but she's called Esmeralda, and she works with me when I do crystal ball, tea leaf reading. Not so much the tarot. That's more, I feel that's probably Eleonora or even Hazel that works with me there. But Esmeralda works with me in a lot of my work. Hi Rach Williams. Thank you for being a valuable subscriber. I really appreciate it. And hi Fiona Richards. Oh my gosh. I'd love to see a picture, Anita. If you have a picture of your granny with her caravan and her children, that would be amazing. I find it really alien to see the word as the sound of the word gypsy is so beautiful. And my sister's actually written a song about myself and my husband in that format, and I find it beautiful. I don't find it anything of offence, but obviously it's the intention that it came with, maybe. But I do feel words are important. It is important. Words are important. Hi, Fonda Kowalski. That's lovely to see you. Hi, Joanne. So I don't have admin tonight, folks. Jennifer Beers, how are you doing, my lovely? I don't have admin tonight, and this is my live reading show, so you can get a live reading right here, right now. I work for Psychic Today TV show as well as myself as a private. I'm a full-time psychic medium, folks. It's ever so exciting. And my new cards are coming out this week, so anyone who's waiting on a deck, if you haven't given me a reminder, just let me know, because I've got kind of a waiting list now, but there will be here this week, so that's really exciting. Oh, Maria's coming in soon. Oh, cool. That's really kind. Thank you, Rach. That would be great. So this is my live reading show. You can get a live reading. It's 3 cards or 1 card and a message from the spirit world, and it's just £5.55. You can pay in Facebook stars. It's 700, because to the creator, sorry, my mind got a bit blocked there, to the creator of the content, we don't get what you pay, Facebook, so that's why that happens. Loving your post lately. Thank you, Jennifer. I've had that power in the pause, and I will say about this, because someone I know sent me a message when they saw me with the caravan, and I've been reading this wonderful book. I don't know whether Tony's on again, but Tony Nebus. If you're here, my lovely, shout out, because you were here a moment ago. But I've been reading his book, and it's all about the heart, and it's just, it's brought me back to where we should be, which is really connecting in with our own truth and our own journey. And every time I attempt to do what they tell me to do, what marketers tell me what to do, and all this, it just doesn't work for me. I have to be really authentic with what I'm doing and not contrived, and everyone's got a different path. That's mine. I will put the Streamlabs link. Hello, Nicole Mines. How are you doing, my lovely? How are you doing? So here we go. Now, oh no, I didn't forget my water. I've got it in a pint glass. That's ladylike, isn't it? I do like Doom Bar, though. There are other ales available, but it's a nice ale. I got like a Princess Leia thing going on, but with a bit of Downton Abbey today. That's what my style plan. I'm glad the sound's working. I can't believe that, Nicole. I was there going blah 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 blah. None of you could hear a thing, but thank you everyone who messaged me. It's I've got a brand new webcam, so this lovely webcam, hopefully it's lovely, I can't see it on my side, is a 4K widescreen super duper duper webcam, which I brought with my subscribers' money, because the idea is the subscribers get something from me, but I get something to support them enjoying the show more. So excellent, glad you love it. Maria's on her way, fabulous. So if anyone does want to have a reading, just the link is, I'll put it back into the comments again. And if anyone does want to book a private reading, I charge £35 for half an hour and £50 for an hour. All of subscribers get 5% off everything except for tutoring students, because I already down priced those. So if anyone does want one-to-one or would like to consider joining my circle next month, you need to join it at the beginning of the month, because it's per month that I take the payment. Hi Michelle Blackman, thank you for being a very valuable subscriber. I hope things are clearing in your mind. Ooh, got bubbles. Have you got bubbles, Michelle? Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad, Leanne. I'm so glad. Makes me incredibly happy. And I will, you know, last month I brought a gimbal. I brought it secondhand. This is new, but it was just in a really good deal, because they're kind to me. They're very, very kind to me. I went to get my car fixed today because they fixed it, but it wasn't quite right, and didn't really want to go back to the same place for whatever reason. And they were like, oh, it's all done. And I was like, how much do I owe you? And they said, no, nothing. And I was like, ooh, universe on my side today. It's all going well. All going well. So it's all gone quiet now. We've got people joining, but it's all gone quiet. Is the stream doing okay? Please, guys, let me know if it's failing, if you've got a horrible buzz. We've had all these things happen recently, but I'm hoping like each day to improve it. So these lovely cards are the Enchanted Tarot by Amy Zerner and Monty Faber. They are the people who kind of started to some degree my tarot journey. Now, Stars purchase for a reading. Lovely Michelle, I'll be with you in 1 second. Those of you who haven't heard my story, when I was younger, I've always heard and seen things. Wallpaper talked to me, paintings talked to me, all of these things happened. It was all put down to my imagination. And when I was about 15, 16, I went to a house party, and this hippie just came out and gave me a pack of tarot wrapped in silk. Never seen them, never met this person before. And the only words he said to me is, there's a time when things have to be passed on. I don't know who he is. It just happened. Now, they will ride away. I don't really get on with them. They're not quite as pretty as the cards I like. But they were my first deck of tarot. And these things all start somewhere. Enchanted Tarot you can find online. So if you want an online tarot card, as in like just one to perk up your day, it's brilliant for it. I used them for years and years and years, and still do every now and then. All right, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. So I don't know which microphone I'm using here, because I've got my Blue Snowball, I've got my Deep Depth Stitch, whatever that's called, and I've got my Logitech. So one of them is working. All right, let's go for Michelle Sutton. So can you confirm with me, Michelle, that you sent me 700 Facebook stars, please? And then let me know if you would like 3 cards, or would you like 1 card and a message from Spirit. Nicole, mine's is second. I can't get the payment to go through. Oh, sweetheart, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Can you send through my PayPal? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Just like to clarify, because sometimes people get a little bit muddled there. So what would you like, my lovely? Would you like a card and a message, or would you like 3 cards? What would you like? That's to Michelle. I wish I lived closer, my lovely. Oh, is it playing up in general? You can send, so I've got Cash App. So let me just put my Cash App up for you. So that's my Cash App. Doesn't cost anything, and it's really simple. Really, I was amazed by that thing. Or you can send by friends and family. I can put you on my PayPal. So my PayPal. So I'm doing it in sections so you can sort of see it as time goes on. And it's Indigos oracle@gmail.com. That is me. Superb. So Michelle, which one would you fancy, my lovely? Let's see whether I've got your message back. Card and a message. Superb. Okay, let's go for it, shall we? Let's go for it. I'm feeling very excited today, Michelle. What's going on around you that's making me feel so excited? I do wonder. Okay. So I'm asking spirit friends for a message for our lovely Michelle. Thank you for being here, Michelle. Thank you for supporting my work to continue working with the voice of spirit. That's wonderful. Okay. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So we've got a feeling here that there is a connection that's very strong between two people. I want to say there's been some people getting in your way and getting on your nerves, but thank goodness there's boundaries being set, there's things being put in place, and these things are falling apart. These things are falling away. Now, when I say falling away, this does feel like someone who is around you on a regular basis. So it does feel like could be connected to work or connected to the family and work. And I want to say to you that as long as you keep holding that personal power, keep holding that intent to block these people from your life, it's working, my lovely. It's working. Now, there's been a lot of work with you, Michelle, on accepting the changes within your life. So when I say changes, it's like I remember so vividly when I looked down at my hands and I started to see marks on my hands. I started to see a change in my hands. And it's like you're starting to accept who you are and no longer lament who you used to be. And I want to say well done. Because there's something here where you've been chasing a rainbow for quite some time, my lovely, and they're just saying you are the rainbow. You don't need to chase a rainbow. You are everything you need to be, and it's really about self-acceptance here. Two of Pentacles is also saying that things haven't felt very balanced in I'm going to say abundance. I've got to be really mindful how I word this for you. But it does feel like you've made some headway here. If you haven't done so already, they're showing me you sitting down, making phone calls, finding out the best options available for you. Don't allow things to just muddle along and go along. All right. Now, Michelle Sutton, let's see who we've got for you, my lovely. Okay. So the instant I blend with this lovely soul in spirit, I feel it's a gentleman. I feel like I've got very irritated skin. I've definitely got some cream on my skin. I've got really irritated skin. I'm someone who would be at the head of the family, so it's grandfather or father that I feel this gentleman would be. He's someone who would look over everyone and make sure everything is done correctly, but also he wanted to make sure that everything was done that needed to be done. So he's a bit of a supervisory behavior. That's the way I want to word it. Now, this person definitely went to the world of spirit with something to do with his chest and breathing, because that's, and I'm not saying he took a last breath, because obviously that's what we all do when we pass over. But what I'm saying is that there's something very definite around here that was wrong with this gentleman. And he's saying to me, Michelle, and I hope this is making sense for you, my lovely. Oh, thank you. He's saying to me, I don't know whether you got asthma yourself, my love, because it's either asthma or it's anxiety. You've got a real, like you're catching air, and I want to encourage you to slow down. I want to encourage you to read as much as you can on taking the rough and the smooth together in life. And the more we can focus in on the blessings, the less the hindrances come along. All right, the less the hindrances come along. No anxiety. Okay, there's just something here. It feels that if it's not anxiety, it's something in yourself, which I would suggest is some kind of allergy or asthma. I'm not sure, can't tell you, but he's just showing me this. He's showing me this sort of stuck in the chest feeling. It's really hard to explain it. Really, really hard to explain it. Okay, it's not something I've ever had, so I don't know quite what it is. Okay. All right, there's talk around you about should we move or not. And he is saying to you, you need to make that decision yourself. No one else needs to make that for you. So it doesn't feel like you have to. It doesn't feel like you necessarily should. It's about if you want to. But what he is saying is don't forget everything that's involved in moving can be using up your abundance. Let's put it that way. Okay. This gentleman is incredibly matter of fact. If you want to know an answer to anything, Michelle, speak to him. Speak to him. I hear the name Tom around this gentleman, and I also have the sense of a cat in the background. Now, I think it's black, but it mightn't be a cat that just sat in the shadows and didn't really talk to anyone. But there's a cat in the background as well that I want to bring in for you. Okay. Now, what he is saying to you, my lovely Michelle, what he is saying to you is that you need to fix, there's a paving slab or a part of the pavement near your home. You need to fix it, darling, because it's an accident waiting to happen. And this person would just be on it. He'd be like, well, give me some concrete and I'll sort it out, you know. But he's not here anymore, but he can help you. You can ask him to give you guidance, whether it's in your sleep or whether you can channel yourself from the world of spirit. I want to say to you, things are going to get so much better. It's really hard, isn't it? When we're in a dip, when we're in that sort of the eye of the storm, as they say, it's really hard to see the calm afterwards. But I can see it, and I can see that even though it's painful right now, there is better things coming for you. There is better things coming for you. All right. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that so much. And thank you for being here. Thank you. All right. Next person. So we have got Nicole Mines. What was it you fancied, Nicole? I hope that made sense to you, Michelle, and brought you some reassurance and understanding. And thank you. You got to hope. Hold only positive expectations. You've got to hope. All right. We've all been in a place. We've all got a story, haven't we? I was homeless once. I lived on friends' floors. I had no penny to rub together. And now I have my own business, my husband, my daughter, 2-bedroom house and my own car. You know, we can all get out of that bad side of life, that difficult side of life, into the other side. Okay. Whatever the universe wants me to know. Thank you, Renee. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Right. So I'm going to go for 3 for you, Nicole, because I feel it's really important. The difficulty you've got, Michelle, is you know what's going on, and maybe it's to do with looking at a different point of view of it. Let me see what I can find out for you that I can get to you that's like mindful conversation about what you're going through. All right, so I've got 5 of Pentacles for you first, my lovely. There is definitely an X in the scene here. There is definitely an X in the scene here. It feels like he's come back and he's said, I want you back. I want us back. I want this back. Let me just see. You are captain now, are you? Give me 1 second. Mr. Captain, can you go away, please? Thank you. Let's see what we've got. Please ignore the naysayer. Nicole Mines. Nicole Mines. Please speak up and I can put you on the screen. He's thrown me a bit. Alright, so there is something here where it's like, should we make a go of it? Should we make a chance of it? The opportunity to go back to where you came from is possible. We got the King of Hearts here though, and the King of Hearts to me is saying that this is not where you want to be. You want to be with someone who is open, thanks Maria, who's open to suggestions and open to just open to adventure, open to speaking their mind, speaking their honest truth. They're not sort of hiding behind a mask of insecurity, which is what I feel this past person has done. But the King of Hearts is here waiting, and it feels, Nicole, that you have already met this person. He's tall and he's dark, and I know that's a complete cliche, but he really is. And he's got lovely wide shoulders. I love wide shoulders on a man. And he's got really broad legs, so there's some kind of sporty behaviour going on here. This feels like at the moment more of a friend for you, and it feels like the more you go back into the mindset of the ex, or getting back with the ex, or talking to the ex, this person is going to move away further from you. So I don't want you to consider, should I get back with my ex or not? I want you to consider, what is it you want out of a relationship? And if you want this romance, if you want this person who's going to be really passionate and deep, there needs to be this change. There needs to be this change. Now we have got the 17th of, and this is for August. I feel this is more for September. So we've got the 17th of September, we've got the Star card. And the Star card is about blessings. It's about really amazing things happening and things becoming magical that you didn't realize even could happen. So there's a real feeling with this person that if you're to step back from the past and allow the past to fade away and know that there's a reason this happened, there is this new connection that's growing stronger and stronger. And the 17th of September, or thereon, as in 16th, 17th, 18th of September, things will really, really change up with this. But I do also see for you, Nicole Mines, at the moment, you're in two minds about your work. So there's a real feeling of like, it either has to change or I'm going, okay? You need to make that decision for yourself, Nicole. But what I will say is your skills are transferable. You are someone who is employable. You don't need to worry about that. It's all about choice right now. And it's like the universe has given you this this open book, this empty book. And they're saying, Nicole, please can you fill this book with things that are going to make you happy and less of what's going to stress you, okay? More bliss, less stress. More bliss, less stress. There you go. More bliss, less stress. I'll get it out there in a minute. So there is a feeling here that maybe you've already gone a little bit backwards, but I don't really want to encourage that. So whether it's in your mind or whether it's physically, I want to encourage you to move forward, and maybe that change of work notion, let's say, either the place or the job itself, would really, really help with that. But I also see in September there's a new qualification coming in that you can be party of, as in you can do. I don't know whether that was the right way of wording it. And I want to say to you that goal setting is something that keeps you really happy. It keeps you on a good regular level. So I want to encourage you to consider doing that and moving forward that way. Okay, I just want to give you one more card because it feels like there's something I haven't said. Okay. So there is some sadness around you at the moment, Nicole, but you can't be everything for everyone. You can't be there for everyone at every point, because there's someone who's far away from you that you're feeling that you should be spending more time with, or you should be seeing, and they totally understand that distance is a trouble. So please, please, I want to encourage you to write. I want to encourage you to connect, but don't feel that you're a bad person because you can't physically get to this person. That's important, Nicole. All right. Thank you very, very much for supporting my work and being here. I appreciate it, Nicole. Thank you very much. Hope that made sense to you, my lovely. So I think Captain What's-Her-Face is gone. I think I'm going to give up on streaming to YouTube. All it does is bring out them. All it does, bring out them. Anyway, let's see who else we've got. My first deck was Angel Michael cards. Ooh, that's a nice deck to have, isn't it? Oh, well, we're sending you lots and lots and lots of healing, Michelle, and just get facts. Get facts. Work with facts. It works easier. I'm just looking through the comments a moment. Hi, Renee. Oh, Michelle Sutton. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's hard, isn't it? It's really, really hard. I think my longest relationship, I think it might have been 6 years or something. But it's hard, isn't it? Really hard. Oh. Well, we're here to support you, lovely. And I don't offer free readings, but I do offer free friendships. So do pop along to Indigos Oracle, Indigo Amy Packman, and stay in touch. Stay in touch. Oh, it's heartbreak, not anxiety. I get you. I get you. I get what you're saying now. Sorry, I wasn't quite grasping that earlier. So Jennifer Beers Coon. Yeah, get a reading and a card. Lovely. Are you here, Jennifer? Because you're next, my lovely. Hi, Maria. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I'm glad it made sense. And yeah, thank you for supporting my work, because it really... The only way I can keep doing this, folks, I know it's only little tiny readings, but this keeps me afloat. And until I become a national treasure as such, that's the only way I can do it. So thank you so much. I will be writing. I write articles for Psychic Today, so I'll be writing for them tonight. So when everyone goes to bed, I sit up and work, and then I get time with little Starseed. We had a beautician's today, so she gave me a full body massage, and I gave her a full body massage, and we had yeah, I did her nails. What else did we do? Oh, we did a weird foot thing as well, but you don't want to know about that. It's a bit grim. A bit grim. You got the Archangel Michael cards. Ooh. You have to show me those, Michelle. You can turn one and take a photo of it and pop it in the subscribers. That would be really lovely. I'd love to see those. So we've got justice for you, Jennifer Beers Coon. We've got justice for you. So there's something around a child going on here, because we've got the 1111 coming in, and it's telling you this is the time. You've been waiting, but this is the time. Things are going to start balancing out, evening out, making more sense. And it does feel this is about four walls as well. So this is about a building. I don't know, I don't feel it's your home. I feel it's maybe a place of education or some other building setting, but this is all about it's going the right way. You've been putting your intention and your magic, your own personal magic, of which I know you hold plenty, into this scenario, and it's almost like it's transformed from absolutely impossible to the possible. Now, I want to encourage everyone, if someone says something is impossible, repeat to them, I am possible. I am possible, because if I can talk to spirit, we can do most things, hey? We can do most things. So right now I feel that there's a real revelation in your world of how you manifest, how you bring things to reality, especially using, you have a First Nation guide, and you also have the angels that work with you, Jennifer. So I want to say that to you. That's really important here. Okay. Right. So I don't know if there's something been going wrong with your hand. I've got a really funny feeling. Oh, it's really quite painful in my hand. It does feel a bit like not tennis elbow. What's it called? Tendinitis or something like that. Can't really tendinitis. Thank you, Hazel. Tendinitis. It does feel like that, and I want to say, if that is you, please get it checked out, because it's really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. Okay. But I want to say to you, breathe out. Breathe out, because the worst has happened. It's time to relax. It's time to relax. Now, we're talking about guides, and when you're working with your guides, bear in mind, quite technically, you can, well, not quite technically, that's not the right word, I don't know how I'm going to word it, so I'm just going to put it in words and hopefully you'll understand. We have the ability to request the help of anyone on this earth or anyone off this earth. That is our choice to make. So, like me phoning my garage and saying, would you mind having a quick look because there's something not right? They could have said no, but they didn't. They said yes. And if I wanted to know how someone's doing something on Facebook, for instance, I quite often message people and say, would you mind me asking how you do it? We have the chance to ask people on this earth or off this earth. So your guides can be transient, so they can change depending on what your needs are. Okay, but definitely Native, First Nation person and an angel are the two that I'm seeing very strong with you. Okay, First Nation is on the left, the angel's on the right. So you may feel a bit of a lighter energy on the right hand side of you, because the other energy is a bit more serious, a bit more there. He's not one to mess with. He's going to work you hard. If you want to work with him, he's going to work you hard. Okay. All right, who have we got for spirit for Jennifer? So the moment I blend with spirit, Jennifer, I have got a small boy here. I want to say he is approximately 4 to 5. Now, he may have not touched the earth because I can't quite grasp that in the moment, but he's 4 to 5 in the way he's presenting himself to me. Okay. He's definitely from your bloodline, but I don't know whether you know about this child, so I can't really go into anything further of that. But I do want to say what he has come here to say to you today. Okay. He's saying to you, turn the frown upside down. He's saying to you, life isn't all hard. Life is fun. Play. Play. Now this is a bit spooky, Jennifer, but if you put out some marbles in, now where do you want her to put them? Okay. If you put some marbles in your sitting room or your living room floor when you go to bed at night, he'll play with them and show you that he's very much around you. He is like the innocent child in you. He reminds you to remember your innocent child in you. Now, I know there's things from your history which I'm not going to go into. Please do not worry about it. But I know there's things in your history that you feel that you grew up too quickly. And he wants to remind you that you still have the chance to play with that inner child, and he is here to remind you of that. Okay. So I don't know quite what it is, Jennifer, but he's showing me something clicking. And he's showing me that something's clicking one way and the other way, and it's like something keeps being the wrong way in your home, and I don't know what it is. He's just showing me that he's messing about with things, okay? But he's trying to keep you amused. He's trying to support you through the heaviness, because you don't need that. And the other thing he's bringing to me is that you are you're very soothed by water. So use water as a healing tool. When I feel unwell, like I did yesterday, I lie in the bath and I sing, I chant, a bit like a siren. Sometimes it sounds like a banshee, but I just chant the voice, the sound that I feel is coming through me, and I feel that would really, really help. Sorry, I'm just listening to what you say. First Nation is Native American, but you need to call them for First Nation. I've just moved into my first place since my husband's death and feel the worst has been left behind. Bless you, darling. Bless you. But this young boy is here to bring that youthfulness in you. Okay, he'll play with you, my lovely. He will play with you. And now I'm hearing from Disney, let's go fly a kite. So he's really up for playing with you. But no, you're not alone. And that's really important to say. Okay, you may feel like, what on earth's going on? But this is what I'm bringing to you right now. And I'm so, so sorry to hear of the passing of your husband. Know that your life will move on. You've got through the worst of it. You've made the move. That's the building we were talking of. And maybe the child I was talking about earlier, I've just realised I was talking about a child at the beginning, wasn't I? Was the child we're talking of, the child in spirit. All right. Thank you very, very much, my lovely. Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer. So Michelle's saying, I had a spider in my bed yesterday running all over me, lol. Well, spiders are really good fortune. They're, traditionally in divination, they mean like connectivity. They mean family. They mean connectivity, and maybe it was one of your loved ones just running across you and making sure you know that they're there. Not quite certain. Thank you very, very much. It's so easy. It's easy to forget how to have fun, but it's also really easy to forget you have choice, and choices you can make every single day. How I'm sure you notice that I'm always changing. That's my choice. I don't like being the same. But we have a choice of doing exactly the same thing every day. We have a choice of adventure. We have a choice of change, of trying something new. I tried something the other day. Is it a moochie? I quite like it, actually. Quite dig them. Like an ice cream thing with bean curd, like jelly around it, because I'm vegetarian. So I enjoyed it. But it might have been really horrible. I just wouldn't have had it again. So yeah, it's important, isn't it? And it's important to remember how to rest and relax. I love spiders too. I love spiders. So thank you for those who are joining me. I'm Indigo from Indigo's Oracle, Mystic, Medium and Magic. I work on Psychic Today TV show. I also work here because this is my business. You're all very welcome to chat about development, about things going on in your own world. All readings are £5, 55 or 700 Facebook stars. With the readings I offer 3 cards, or I offer 1 card and a message from Spirit. Please do know though, if you listen to other people's readings quite regularly, your spirit family will step on in and send a message through that message. So if you listen on in, even though you may not choose to purchase a reading today, there may be some valuable information or some valuable reassurance from your spirit team, whether that be your guides or your family. Thank you. Oh, Maria, did you send 525? Because you're a subscriber, aren't you? Thank you. Oh, lovely. So, Maria, what would you like today? Would you like one card and a message from Spirit, or would you like 3 cards? What would you like? And by the way, everyone needs tiaras. We all need to wear tiaras. Hey! Yay! I don't have to send you back 25p. Okay, my lovely. Okay. All change. We've got the death card. Death does not mean death, disaster, doom. It does mean transformation. And there's a feeling here that your whole world is changing, Maria. Your whole world is changing. Your perception of completely changing. Now, I feel that there's something here that you have been thinking in your mind. What's next? What am I going to do next? What am I building up for? Because I do want to say to you, saving is key right now. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to go any further than that. But saving is key right now. And maybe there's been some thoughts of, should I do this or should I do that? And saving is key. Okay. There's a feeling here that you're kind of going out one door and into another door, and it feels like you don't really have a lot of alone time. Okay, it's feeling you're feeling very overlooked. Now, I want to suggest to you that maybe you consider having a little breakaway on your own, or spending time with a friend, but having some time away from the 2 settings that you're always in, because it does feel like there's a bit of a cork bubbling, and I don't really want that cork to pop. It feels like there's a lot of frustration because you can't just relax and do things as you want to, but it's important to know that when you have your own place, you'll be able to do that willy-nilly. This will come. And this is part of your question all the time. When will this come? For me, it's going to be at least a year. It's going to be a period of time that you need to really pull things together and make that commitment to yourself. And commitment to yourself is where we're going. Good. It's hard, isn't it? You go out of one door and into another, out of one door and into another. What I would say is, if you have a chance of redecorating your bedroom or changing some of your bedroom up, even a change is as good as a rest. So the drape I've got behind me is just, I've got a batten of wood at the top, and I've got these huge clips which I purchased from a charity shop, just knowing I needed them. I had no clue what I was going to use them for years and years ago. But even just tapestries, something to change your environment and not feel that you're going from one box to another box. Make it more your own. Now, the one I'm actually using to broadcast on, this fabric here, these wooden like trees, not wooden but multicolored trees, I got that from Amazon. It was really reasonable. So it doesn't cost much just to change up your environment, and I feel that's really important. Everything is changing, going through your stuff, clearing out, making space. It's like your priorities have completely shifted, and this is really good. It might feel a bit nerve-wracking, but it's really good. Okay, all right. The one thing they are saying though, Maria, is that you need new footwear. There's something going on with your feet. I don't know if they're aching or you've got a heel ache, but you need something that's got the orthopedic sole. Okay, I really recommend Hotter, Eco, Clark's used to be good, but the last pair I brought for my daughter lasted 5 minutes, so I can't recommend them anymore. But Hotter and Eco are really good for ergonomic soles. I think that's the right one. The shape soles, okay? Because you're on your feet a lot, my lovely. Look after your feet. Look after your feet. Going to give you that as the last bit. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Christopher. So get yourself some ergonomic, I hope I've said that right, soles. You can get them to go in your shoes, but it'd be better for you to get the whole shoe. In fact, they're actually showing me. So in Bath, I think there's a company called, I think they might be called Shoe, SHU or something. They are like chiropodist shoe people. Go see them. Get some really good shoes, because it will save your feet and it will save you having trouble in the future. Thank you. I think it's Shoe, but there, like I say, there's a couple of places in Bath that are really good. Really good. Okay. All right. So as I'm blending with the world of spirit for you today, Maria, I'm feeling there's an old lady with me, and when I say old, she doesn't really like it very much, but she was someone who to the end did everything herself. All right, this is part of her personality, that you would offer to do something, she'd be like, no, I'll do it, I can do it myself. You know, that's just the behavior she had. Now I can feel that she's sat in a chair, and she would be sat in a chair quite a lot, and this chair's got wooden arms, but it's got some kind of fabric coming away from the wooden arms. So there's wooden arms and then fabric coming away from that. And I know that she would kind of struggle as she left the chair. She would need to push down on those arms, and there's something going wrong with her hip that I can feel as I'm blending with this lady. Now, this lady wants to say that she's seen you from a dot. All right, this is not my language, this is her language. She's seen you from a dot, and she is so proud of you. So proud of you. Okay? She may have been a bit of a battle axe, because she was a lady who wanted to get her own way at all times. I think that might be a bit of a family trait. That's what she said. Honest. But she's seen what you've been through. She's seen the trials and the tribulations and the need of support you had, and she's showing me almost like a reward chart, and it's got all these gold stars on it, because she's just, you're doing such a brilliant job. Such a brilliant job. It does run in the family. I'm glad you took that okay. I'm glad you took that okay. All right. So this lady, I would suggest that if she didn't have diabetes, she had some kind of other dietary requirement, because she's got it's either a bracelet. I can't tell, is it a bracelet? No, it's a bracelet. She's got the SOS bracelet on, which is the one that you have the spinny bit, so you can know what they need. Okay. All right. But she is saying to you that you need to watch your sugar. Okay, she's saying to you, you don't want to go the way I went. So I don't know whether she was diabetic or she had a different dietary requirement, but she's saying to you, watch your sugar, because when you're on shift you tend to grab bars. Okay, she really wants to encourage you to prepare better, and your energy will last better, and you won't have these emotional slumps that you sometimes have, especially, she's telling me, at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. There's a real difficult slump for you. Okay, keeping the blood sugars even will really help. Okay. Right. Now she's with a gentleman in spirit. This gentleman's a very smart man. I know that when he was younger, he was a man of great intelligence. I would suggest he was a doctor or a surgeon. And I know that you supported this man at the end of his life, because he's wanting just to thank you, because he's an eccentric character, and you took it. I'm hearing you took it on the nose, but I don't know whether that's quite the right phrase. But you took it on the nose, or took it on the chin, isn't it? But he's saying you took it on the nose. So maybe he was a bit muddled, but he's saying thank you because everyone else was just ignoring who he was and his needs, and he really, really wants to thank you for being there and caring. And it feels so nice. So I'm going to leave you with that. I do get a feeling with him, even though I said doctor or surgeon, I do get a feeling that he was called Major or called Major something. It just feels like someone of quite authoritative behaviour. But he's saying thank you. All right. Lots of love, my darling. Oh, wow, yep, he was a doctor in the war. Know who that is instantly. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Take care, and I'll speak to you really, really soon. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to be concluding soon, folks. Let me just have some water. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope that this webcam, my main webcam, is better. Please let me know in the comments what your opinion is of it, because I need to know whether I'm keeping it or not. And it's for you guys, it's not necessarily for my enjoyment. And please know that I'm available a little bit this week, not at all next week. And then the week after I've got some availability. I'm going away on Friday night and camping for a week, but as long as I have signal somewhere, we will have Tarot Tuesday, possibly on the beach, possibly in a campsite, possibly in a pub garden. But the plan is to still go ahead with the shows. So this Friday there is no Oracle show because I'm travelling to my friends. I may do crystal ball tomorrow. It just depends how my energy is. It's been so hot and I've been really struggling with the heat. But definitely, all being well, Tuesday's tarot next week, and also Friday with the Oracle readings. This week there's no yin yang show. Lloyd can't make it and neither can I. But tomorrow night, I did forget this, tomorrow night at Portishead, I'm demonstrating mediumship. It starts at 6:30. I think it's £5 entry that goes to charity, and all are welcome. So that's in Brampton Way in Portishead. If you'd like to come and watch, you're very, very welcome. It's been a wonderful evening, and I'm due to have my decks of cards in the next few days, so do bear with me, folks. I've got a lot to post and I'm going away Friday night, so there's going to be some out this week, some will be 2 weeks time, I'm afraid, because I can't really take them with me. It's not really a sensible option with camping, but I'll try and get as many out as I can for you in the first couple of days, but I do want to make sure I will check them personally. They need to be 100% perfect for me to receive them, for you, accept them to send you. Dang, getting the words out. Oh, I'm so glad, Maria. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm Indigo from Indigo's Oracle, Mystic, Medium and Magic. You can catch me on www.indigosoracle.co.uk. No, it isn't that. It's indigosoracle.com. www.indigosoracle.com. Do apologise. You can catch me there. You can book in slots with me there, and you can also send me messages on Indigo's Oracle on Facebook or Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Indigo's Oracle. Strangely enough, it's getting a bit repetitive, isn't it? So I'm going to head off and speak to you really soon. But please know you can subscribe. The link's down at the bottom. £3.49 a month. Get lots of little bits and some discount, and a lovely private group. Got some lovely people there, and you help me make this better for you guys, so thank you so much to all my subscribers. And no, finally, it's never about the messenger, it's always about the message. I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.